What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video. Now today we're gonna be discussing and bringing up this Browns defensive tackle room. I know you guys ain't seen my face. We had a lot going on in my city. My power's been out. I actually was able to get a little bit of power, so I'm like, all right, well, let me just throw this video in there so I get some content uploaded this week. But this video is gonna be about Ndamukong Suh, man. Ndamukong Suh has been a name that I've been seeing pop up lately since the recent Perion Winfrey news. If you guys want to know my thoughts and feelings on about Perion Winfrey, comment down below. Not comment down below. What am I talking about? It's in the down. It should be the last video I uploaded. It should say, release with Perion's face across there. A lot has been came out about him since he's been cut. So just find it very eye-opening, really, about how the other players felt about him and stuff like that. Anyways, though, man, getting into Ndamukong Suh. So since Perion got released, the Browns obviously needed another defensive tackle. They needed another defensive tackle before Perion got released, but just with it being less of a body, and then what's bro name? Maurice Hurst, I think, or something like that. I can't even think of his name, and I support this team. But the DT from the 49ers, he hasn't played the game in years, and he's always been injured. Jordan Elliott is not a guy I want to rely on. Tommy Togiai is not a guy I want to rely on. Siaka Ikia is not a guy I want to see out there starting. It's nobody on this Browns team besides maybe the guy from the Niners that I could see myself being okay with starting. And there's no way that we can even put stock and faith in him when he hasn't been healthy the last 2 or 3 years of his career. But yeah. All right, do you guys, am I being a little bit hard on our guys? Do you guys feel like any one of these guys could start on this defensive line? I think we better off throwing Zadarius in there with Thomason and throwing double O on the outside and rotating guys in and out between that DT and that DE position on the opposite side of Miles and Thomason. That's what I would prefer, But we also can't just go get another defensive tackle to keep our guys more fresh. We're going to need another body regardless. So, who would we bring in, and could we bring in Ndamukong Suh? Yes and no. What's my take on it? So, Ndamukong Suh, man, and I usually be a little bit hyped when it comes to these rumors and stuff like that. I usually be bought into it a little bit. But man, this guy's 36. And I'm not saying he's not able to rush the passer, and he's probably better than anybody we got on our roster right now besides Dalvin Tomlinson. And Lord, pray that nothing happens to Dalvin Tomlinson because, the weakest. He's probably better than anybody not named Dalvin Tomlinson, Myles Garrett, or Zadarius Smith, or Double O. He'd probably be instantly a top 6 defensive line guy on our team, that group. But the problem is not his ability to play. Even though he is washed. Let's not sugarcoat shit here. He's washed. But the problem is that his ego and the way he kind of goes about it, it's a lot of reasons that it was not going to work. For one, the Cleveland Browns is not a proven winner. Let's be real here. I get a lot of comments all the time about how we've been bad for years, and I understand that. I understand you guys' frustration, especially some of y'all, that's a little bit older than me and been watching the Browns probably for longer years than I've been born. I understand all that. And with understanding all that, you got to understand how other people may view it. Why would I want to go play for the Browns? He would have played for the Eagles last year and got beat in the Super Bowl by Pat Mahomes. Why would he want to go play for the Browns? And let's not also talk about how this guy rated into the bye week dang near to get signed. We could have easily signed him. The Browns was in communications with him the whole time. It could be a Jadeveon Clowney situation where the Browns are always in communication with this guy, and then boom, they sign him in a year or two when that defensive position starts to believe. But if he doesn't believe in Watson, he probably does. Only fans think like this. But if he doesn't believe in our team as a whole, he's not going to come to Cleveland regardless of how many reports or rumors come out. He could simply just say, I don't want to play there and keep it pushing. So that's something to keep in mind when we talk about this and we'll talk about bringing him in. I don't think the Browns are a sexy enough or attractive enough team with proven background. I think there's a better chance he go play for Cincinnati than he plays for Cleveland. Just because he's going to play for that team that's proven, that look like a Super Bowl champion. And let's get into the other part. I highly doubt Ndamukong Suh. Now, I could be wrong. I highly doubt he goes and he signs during training camp. He's one of those guys that he's going to do exactly what he did last year with the Eagles. He's going to take his time and he's going to jump on the team. He waited until like week 10, week 9. Waited, signed, jumped on the Eagles. So even if we do get Ndamukong Suh, the chances of us getting him right now, as the training camp starts today, I'll drop a video on that. It's very low, man. Like, let's be realistic here. If he does come, he's gonna come once we win some games. And then even in that scenario, like, yeah, it'd be cool to have him, but we still need to sign a guy. We can't just have this hole on defense for just at the start of training camp. We need to go get somebody. I should see somebody getting signed like this week, So if we sign somebody, are we gonna want to go out our way unless somebody goes down and go and get Ndamukong Suh? I just think the chances of us getting him realistically is very low unless we throw like a bag at him, which I don't see actually happen. He's a 36-year-old. He's not the same player he used to be by any margin, but he's not washed. I mean, he's not trash. He's washed. So I don't think we'll do it. If we was to do it, I'll be probably a little bit more happy with our defensive tackle room, but I'm not gonna be over the moon for it. You know what I'm saying? But I would appreciate us going to get another body just because. But I just highly doubt he signs now. There's no reason for him really to sign now. He's just showing up to play defensive tackle. Like, it's pretty simple. He doesn't need to go through training camp or know the all defense, or he already knows jump forward, so he really don't need to know it. But yeah, I just think the Browns is not going to be an attractive enough team for him to come, and we don't need a guy that's going to wait till week 10 to come and jump on our bandwagon. So that's my thoughts and comments on it. Well, I don't think we'll get Ndamukong Suh. Y'all comment down below what y'all feel. It's your boy Will. Hopefully y'all see this video on Friday. I'm out. Peace.